Okay, so one car has stood out to me since I've been here, and I've seen it go around track and heard it. I don't know what car it is, and I don't know what engine is in it, and it's just something bonkers.
How are you, buddy?
Good. Hey, congratulations. Last weekend was.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's episode. We are here at Vibrant Performance just outside Toronto the day before we go to the LZ World Tour stop at Motorsports Park in Toronto. And there's some awesome cars, awesome people, so we're going to get in the mix. So we got a real mix of stuff here. We got old school, like I think it's a Chevy Bel Air, all blacked out. Love this. But then look at this slick S2000, black on black. Looks like it's turbo. It's got a screamer pipe, perfect fitment, perfect stance. Love this thing. And one close to my heart. Know that we bought a 1JZ A86. Here's another 1JZ A86.
Yep.
This one though is absolutely spotless. What I really like is the finish they've put on the 1JZ, right? So it's like a kind of an off gray.
I'm the madman who shoved this in there. This is the owner of the car who convinced me into it. How many JZ swap Corollas are back home?
I have one.
Yeah? Oh yeah, actually yeah, the BVTI one.
And other than that, I think there is none.
How easy is it to work on? Like, it's crazy.
It's good. And you know what? It fits even better in this than it does in my car, which I'm a little annoyed about because this looks way better.
I did bad things to the firewall to make it.
I did not do bad things to the firewall. My car is completely legal for competition.
I didn't cut it, I just hit it really hard. And as you know, they're really thin cars,
They
so
are.
it wasn't, it was
But
accepting.
I was just saying, like back home, obviously, Ireland's obsessed with the 86, right? But
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
this one has a lovely balance, right? Because it's kind of my style, not everyone's style, but my style of, I love the black bumpers. I just think that was cool. No side skirts, massive fan of that look. T37s on the Semi-6. Kind of a dark grey that's not standard, but it's not too loud.
Yeah, I love it too.
Super clean 1JZ, all stripped out in the back. Half cage, which I think is nice. Got the Blitz style mats.
To power up all the accessories and give proper voltage for like the big pump heads, because as you know, this is a GTS from factory, right? My friend Mitch, this is Mitch Gangnard, he's owned this car for 20 years. It was his brother's car. It's had all the motors, 4AG turbo, then he F20 swapped the NA. That's how I met him. He convinced me to turbocharge the F20, then F22. So Honda S2000 is the F20 motor, which is a super cool swap, kind of like the Beams. And then drop the valve. You're good. And then this started.
I bought my one, and I'd never driven that car. It was built by somebody else, but I think it's the most fun car I've ever driven because it's tons of torque, which a lot of those engines you mentioned don't have torque. They have a lot of high top end Honda stuff, but the torque on these just on 15s,
Power
it's like,
band is linear all the way up
it's
top.
perfect.
Up
I
right
love
up to
my
red
one.
line.
I think it's probably the most. I'm on a big 1JZ year, but I think they're the most underrated engine in the world for reliability.
I have one.
Yeah.
You'll see my M3 this weekend. I have an E46 M3 with a BBTI 1J in it. We're big JZ guys and JDM guys.
Yeah.
I love the video where you said in Ireland you got your two styles, the JDM, and then you have
the
like
UK,
the
UK
UK
style.
look. What is this look?
Oh, this is JDM.
This is the
This is
JDM,
JDM
look, the
track.
big wing.
Yeah, JDM track look
Yeah.
with the TRD wing and all that. That's very JDM. That's my style. Other people go for what's more the rally style.
Yeah.
With all the fogs on the front.
Which is super cool too.
It's cool as well. It's just a totally different way of doing things. But the rally guys will never up the power. It's the original like 4AG
Just put all the money
Yeah.
into everything else.
into how mint it is, and then the power kind of stays the same.
Yeah.
Whereas the JDM guys are a bit more. We'll make it better, whatever way we.
Little
Not as precious. The
Yeah.
car isn't as precious in original form. But boys, this is a
Pleasure, dude.
sick car.
We're gonna have a sick weekend.
And I'm just like, wherever we go, cool Corollas. I'm like, that's all I wanted,
Yeah.
cool Corollas. This I can relate to. This I have no idea what this is.
This is an LS that's dressed to look old school.
Oh,
And-
that's an, oh
Yeah,
that
this is an LS. So you see fuel injection, and it has like a newer gen carburetor, and he's handmade. This is a good friend of mine, dad.
I thought that was like
Crazy
an old Chevy big block thing. So this is like a modern LS, but it looks like what you call it, a Chevy big block here, like
It
old.
looked like a 350,
Yeah.
which would have came factory in this,
Yeah.
which kind of tricked you.
Painted all red. I just walked by thinking that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's very clever. Love this E30. Lucas, this thing is
Color is precious.
it's a nice E30. It's got a chaser here, JZX on the Blitz 03s in white. So I am trying to keep my jaw from dropping, but check this R34 four-door out. So we got carbon hood, we got a full GTR front end, looks like a custom splitter, custom side skirts, it's on air and a wide body and on Advan, so it's got an Advan livery, and then his friend has switched the livery for his 180SX, which is even more beautiful. Everything's just really nice. Full drag cars rolling in. This place is hyped. And this is only the start of the night, so it's gonna be a wild one.
I see you got the whole family with you, bro.
Yeah, dude, you know, like back in the days in Europe, huh?
Ah,
Just
for
start wrecking
sure.
some skids in here.
This thing is absolutely mad. Look at these hoosiers. Boy, these are hot. Parachute and everything. Boy, this thing's gotta be fast.
What is that?
What? Okay, I found my favorite car in the whole event. This place just doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah,
So this is really cool. Inside their workshop, they've actually put a load of LED lights and kind of mood lit everything. We got some really cool cars in here, so you guys are going to recognize these for the weekend. But we got LZ Z36 here. We got this beautiful S2000, which I don't even know what this engine is. It's a V8 by the looks of it, or V6. What engine is this?
This is
V6?
a Honda J Series V6. This is the owner,
Yeah,
Jason
so they're-
Schmuck, right here. Those are sick.
I've never.
That's what we were just balling out. Filling everything. But look at the arrow catching.
That is a lot of effort. I didn't even. I looked at the engine and went, "Oh, it's a."
Honda.
I have no idea what engine that is.
Yeah, it's a J Series.
J Series V6 turbo.
Yep.
And it's all beautiful. Everything's beautiful.
Same.
It's got like twin wastegates and
Yeah.
screamers.
Twin scroll turbo. Looks like a big Garrett.
This is an amazing car.
Yeah. he
And
builds-
you know what? It's not even so wild on the outside.
It's super clean though. The tucked, like the shaved fan.
No, but what I'm saying is like it's not over the top.
No,
Like,
you
it's all-
wouldn't. With the hood closed, you wouldn't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So nice. We got Josiah's Corvette in here. This is essentially what you would do in a drift car if you thought about every single piece practically. I'm not going to do a full feature on it now because you're going to see it in a future episode, but it's worth the wait. There is stuff on this car like air jacks, suspension, the brakes are in line beside the diff and not on the outside of the wheels. Tons of stuff, but we'll get to it in a future episode. So it's Adam's S15, he's brought it to the event this weekend. So both I and Josh drove this car in Florida. Actually, Josh was using it as a daily at the Invitational last year. Beautiful car. I'm hoping my S15, when it comes back in the next week or two, will be a patch on this car. Hopefully it will. We got another beautiful S14 over here. But check out the vibe. All blue and pink. You got the big projector on the wall. Definitely inspiration for our place at the Drift Game Studios. I'm thinking projector and the lights. That's something we haven't done yet, Lucas.
I think we need to have a party.
We need. Found the man himself, Adam.
We're back in Poland.
We're back in Poland. So this is, I think I've seen Adam more than my mum in the last like 3 or 4 weeks.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, neither am I. I mean, my mom doesn't do as much drifting, to be fair. The good thing is, we are here in Vibrant, which is a sponsor of yours, right?
Yep, Vibrant
and they have a
Performance.
cool setup.
Yeah.
So like, they lit up all your cars and everything. I like when people put the effort in because they
Yeah.
could have just left them in there, but it's really cool. And this is the first time your cars have been outside of America, a lot of them.
Yeah, well, from what I understand, like this area specifically, not a lot of car stuff comes here, so everyone's really excited that we're out here, and everybody's bringing out their builds and coming out of the woodwork to come drive, and like really stoked.
It was a big part of why we do the LZ World Tour. It wasn't just about the events, it was culture, right? But we
Yeah.
said, let's go somewhere like Australia, Ireland, to here in Canada, where maybe the biggest stuff doesn't happen and put some eyes on it. There's some really cool cars here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking at my little 1J Corolla over there, Adam. Brings back the memories.
Oh, I know, dude. I kind of miss that car.
Well, I kind of miss it too. We're both sitting there going, it shouldn't work, but it does work. And
I
then there's
know.
another one. So I was like, how do you get on with the bulkhead? He was like, same as you. I was like, okay. Anyway, go have fun.
Yeah,
Go
absolutely.
enjoy. We're going to go check out some more cars.
Thinking, bro.
I want this wing. I want this wing, and I want this bonnet. And I'm start saving. K20 Turbo in a boat.
And Dave, it's getting pulled by that.
Yeah. This guy has it all going on. So he has the wide body Tacoma to pull a very small boat with the same engine that's usually found in like drift cars. Look at the size of this tiny boat. And it's all welded aluminum. Aluminum. Alright, so that was the vibrant party before the LZ World Tour. Everybody's in town. Canada is turning up. Spoon's here. Spoon's here. So we're heading tomorrow to the track. Get some practice underway. It's going to be a wild weekend.
So just finished up editing all the stuff that Dave and Lucas did at Vibrant, and to be honest, I like a blast. Very annoyed that I wasn't there and I was back at the track. But anyhows, we're at the track now, and first practice has just got underway. So I'm here with Justin. You may remember him from Indiana when were you our slave pretty much for the few days in the Mustang?
Yeah, I would call it like backyard hillbilly, I don't know, crewing for somebody, I guess.
That's honestly the best way I think you could put it. You're down here with Blink Engine Management.
That's right, we're just out here supporting drivers and just gonna kind of say hello to all the spectators, and today's luckily a laid back day, so we get to have a little bit of fun.
This is the crazy thing I find, and I only found this out when I came to America, that they send somebody from Link to loads of different events, Formula Drift, ones like these, so people that you guys support or buy your products. You offer us after sales service.
Correct. Yeah, so that's like one of the big things that we know it's just more than the actual product itself. It's actually supporting that product. So like we go to events like this, FD, and honestly we go to a lot of grassroots events even and just give our support at those events, which it's just great, and the drivers really appreciate it. You have an issue with your car and you don't have your tuner with you, well, you have one of us out at the track, which is fantastic because we can plug in with the laptop and see what's going on with your car and hopefully help you have a smooth rest of your day. So we try to do a lot of
Politely saying, idiots like me at the track that knows nothing about stuff, Justin will support you guys if you buy Link ECU. Gotta buy Link ECU first though. Okay, so one car has stood out to me since I've been here, and I've seen it go around track and heard it. I don't know what car it is, and I don't know what engine is in it, and it's just something bonkers. So Justin has just found one of these cars as standard for. This is a Forester, you said?
Forester XT, right?
So this is kind of like a 4x4 family wagon.
Yeah, it's been converted rear-wheel drive, so I can get crazy angle in the front, and it's almost like 350Z, like Nissan Driveline. It still has a CD09 tranny and a R200 from a S13 or S14.
And what's the engine?
Still boxer motor, DJ25, JDM heads.
You can tell on track. I'm not sure this is going to be disrespect or anything. It sounded a bit like an SR20, like a four-cylinder.
Yeah.
This is like fully built, I'm guessing, and everything.
It is. Like everything's changed, forged internals, sleeve, pushing about 700-800, and yeah, it could take 4 people in it.
Okay, so this was an idea that we had for our taxi, but he's actually got some air plug into the helmet, so everybody in here can talk to each other normally without shouting. Just looking around all the little taxi references and decals that he's got there. I'll say that's true. So can we go for a spin in this?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Looks like we've got a full house going in.
Oh boy, a little tight back here. It's nice when you have people on
It's a little cozy back here.
It's a little tight, I know.
Head clearance in this thing. Not so much knee clearance. He said he could only drive music on. Thank you so much, dude.
You're welcome. Sorry, it kind of sucked at the beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, you got 2 heavy weights in the back, making it a bit more difficult.
I'm kind of used to it, it's just that. Warming up still.
Little dings. I forgot when I wanted. Nice old dry rubs.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Are you gonna go split the G? Oh!
That's why I was so annoyed.
What you think?
My beer's not finished. Wait. Chug?
Let's go. Ronaldo's in the room. Here we go. Oh!